Moving into a new neighborhood, you sometimes see yourself as different, or maybe other people may see you as different because of who we are, how we do things, the color of our skin, our traditions. I think that when that fear sets in, which it does, I think on both ends, you have to work extra hard. At some point, if you can connect with people at the heart level, family, that kind of stuff, it breaks through some of the other things.
To love your neighbors and to love people near you is messy. That's just hard, but it's worthwhile.
We moved into the neighborhood about 2 years ago, and right off the bat I was up in a spruce tree out here trimming some branches out, and a man came over to introduce himself to us, one of our neighbors, and I came down out of the tree, we got to visiting. I said, "Oh, I'd love you to meet my wife, Jenny," and I asked him if he was married. He went on to say that he had a partner, and he introduced me to his male partner. So there's quite a variety of people that live in this neighborhood. I wasn't thinking that one of my neighbors was going to be a gay couple. And that's been kind of hard. It's been kind of challenging to go, oh, wow. But I think that's what God's calling us to, is to be friendly with everybody, and to reach out and be a good neighbor to all the people around us.
I think God does put different kinds of people in our life for our good. Whether it's different nationalities, totally different backgrounds, different belief systems. I think we grow when we are open to people who are really different from us.
Yeah. And one of our neighbors is a young couple, and we've gotten to know them pretty closely.
Yeah.
The lady was sharing with me the other day some of her belief system, which is pretty different from mine. And it just seemed like I heard God saying to me, just slow down, Tim. You don't have to come in and hammer her with the truth, Just take a little bit to kind of absorb what she's talking about and get to know her a little bit. And maybe you'll find out how God's moving in her life. And maybe there'll be a door open up eventually to be able to share and talk a little bit more about her experience of God and my experience of God. And so I think that's one of the things I'm learning is to listen and to look for what God's doing in people's lives. I mean, I really do believe that there's one God and that there's truth, and I'm not afraid to share that. But I'm learning that building bridges takes time.
And I think that's also respecting that God is at work in people's lives. God loves my neighbors, and I think that if I have His eyes toward them, I'm going to see the same beauty in them that He does.
I just feel like that's one of the things that God's really calling Jenny and I to, is to reach out to our neighbors. Some of those people are old, some of them are young, some of them own their home, some people rent their home. We're trying to not be just drawn towards those people that are like us.